MTG Arena sucks. It sucks mega dick. At the beginning of time, the orange cat Garfield became a fucking wizard and made Magic the Gathering. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I was not there for any of that. A friend got me into this game during the pandemic. Yep, Fortnite was in the game before I started playing. I wanna die. Even though Magic has got me into crippling credit card debt, there's nothing better than just meeting up with your friends, cracking some packs.
Look, it's not mine! Are you cracking packs without drafting them? Who taught you to do this?
And playing some Commander. But say none of my friends can meet up that week, or I'm too lazy to leave the house. What then? Well, that's when I launched MTG Arena, the official client to play Magic. Problem solved, right? In the early 2000s, the bar for online card games was pretty low. Most of the decent ones were just fan-made versions of existing TCGs. But when Hearthstone came out, ooh mama! The animation, sound effects, atmosphere, I really felt like I was playing in a cozy cavern and battling with epic monsters and heroes. It was so good that I would spend my free time in and out of class in high school listening to World of Warcraft lore videos just to understand what was going on. I was more invested in Warcraft lore than real life lore. Man, those were the days. So why did I bring up Hearthstone? Huh? Well, it's because MTG Arena is like 1/5 of the quality of Hearthstone. The vibe and everything else is just not there, Chief. It's just not. Let's go through the atmosphere. It's not bad, but compared to Hearthstone and Yu-Gi-Oh, there is no competition. You figured with a company as greed mongoloid as Hasbro, they would have invested more effort into this. But here we are 6 years later, and we're not even close to these games. When a small creature attacks in Hearthstone, it does a little ping. But when a big creature attacks, it's like okay, how is this done in Magic? Oh, okay, we went from a slap to a big slap. There's also zero voice acting for the custom avatars, which means zero personality. And what voice acting there is, man, it's so bad.
You know, I've been studying a lot.
Why?
Every monster is the same reused animal sound effect. There's no good music, and everyone I face is just a PNG with a username on screen. That's it. I don't have the most up-to-date rig, but for a game as simple as this client genuinely struggles to keep itself together.
Okay, so this card is glitched, and I had to listen to this sound effect forever. Oh look, he played his own! Now, I had to listen to this twice!
The servers are also hog shit. It generally takes forever to download a 500 megabyte patch, and you can't leave it running in the background. Well, what an atrocity, bro. Hasbro is the EA of card games. They actively want to make as much money as possible with no thoughts about the long-term ramifications of their actions.
Whoa, that's a lot of... Don't step in it! It's the outrageous new game from Hasbro Gaming. Can you cross the mat without stepping in doo-doo?
Today I'm making a video that no YouTuber really wants to have to make. I have messed up. I've messed up big time.
Both assembly and supervision required.
And their insatiable lust for money has run its way into MTG Arena. Every online card game grants you the ability to disenchant and get rid of unwanted cards. But not Magic. Instead, the only way to get the cards you want is to open packs, hope you get a wild card, and transform that into the card you actually want. And to get packs, you gotta spend 1,000 gold, which takes like 50 years to grind. At that point, I just play draft, which is 5,000 to 10,000 gold, so that's gonna take like 10 million years. And then, but you can just spend $10, and at that point, why aren't I just playing the real thing? Why would I spend $10 for fake cards when I could spend 15 and get a much better deal and experience out of it? Okay, I realize I lied during this section. My friend grinded all the way to Diamond, spending a few hours every day working towards it, and his reward for being high ranked at the end of the month is 1 pack. But you know, maybe I'm being too hard on Hasbro. Let's see what other companies do. In Pokemon, when I buy a pack in real life, it comes with a code to redeem it online. So of course, Hasbro does the complete opposite. There are no promo packs in cards, none in pre-made decks, none in entire boxes, but they're in pre-release kits. But being Lord himself, Hasbro limits pre-release codes to 1 per an account, so I can attend 3 pre-releases, spend $100+, and I can only use 1 code. Thank you. Gameplay. Even though it is a 1-for-1 copy of the real-life game, they still manage to f this up. The default mode is best of ones. Now, this wouldn't be that much of a problem, but sideboarding, one of the core components of deck building that allows you to adapt to your opponent's strategy, is completely removed, and people just run aggro to cheese you. You can consider this a minor nitpick since other card games are also best of one, but somehow, it keeps getting worse. The best formats, the one everyone plays, Modern, Pioneer, Commander, are not in MTG Arena. In order to play these formats, you have to use Magic Online, this old, dusty-ass client from 1997. This is what we have to use in 2023 to play the formats we actually enjoy. During the past 6 years of active development, instead of adding all the old cards to make these formats possible, they are instead adding non-legal Lord of the Rings cards and creating online exclusive cards for their made-up format. Alchemy. Just why? When Yu-Gi-Oh!, this horrible, horrible game that keeps printing the most complicated, overloaded, and power-crept cards in existence, can make an online client that includes 99% of the cards you'll ever need within a 3-year time span. Why can't Magic do the same?
Magic the Gathering.
In fact, how come the Yu-Gi-Oh! Card game has more visual land effects than the game where playing lands as a central gameplay mechanic? Do you know how cool it would be to just play a forest and act like Miracle Grow and have like trees and shit sprout up on the side of your battlefield? How come in Hearthstone and my opponent is AFK, this only takes 1 minute, but in Arena, he gets 3 timeouts? Yep. We can see he is going to lose. He has no mana, I have more creatures, and he's just gonna wait it out. Alright, there's the second timeout. Yep, and here's the third. The atmosphere.
What the fuck?
Client, in-game economy, and just the lack of care for making a quality game is why I can't recommend MTG Arena. Play Wizards 101 instead.
Magic the Gathering Arena Mobile 新登場.
Okay, the video's at 8 minutes. Turn off the outro.